Hey everyone, it's April and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, it is part 3 of my holiday home tour for 2022. And as you can see, we are in the kitchen today. If you're new to my channel, I decorate with like a rustic kind of primitive style, and my kitchen is no different. I decided to go with snowflake and gingerbread man theme again this year. I just added a lot more gingerbread men than I did last year. I have the color turquoise, like a Tiffany blue, gray, white, and some wood tones in here. And I like to just kind of mix my Christmas decor in so it matches as well. So starting out on my island, I just have a snowflake dish with some Hershey Kisses. And then I have a tiered tray in the middle that I believe I got at Hobby Lobby. And I just have a whole bunch of little gingerbread men themed things on here. A little mini grater. There are some wooden trees. The gingerbread men, I think I got the little light brown one. I got him at a craft fair, and the darker brown ones, they were actually napkin rings from Hobby Lobby last year, and I just took the rings off the back. I have a little mini cutting board from Hobby Lobby, a mini rolling pin, and some greenery, mini Christmas trees. I think they were from Hobby Lobby as well. And then this polar bear, I've had him for a few years. The truck is a Christmas ornament that I painted. And I'm not sure where the Let's Get Cozy House was. Probably Hobby Lobby as well. On my island, I have a table runner that I got at a local shop a few years ago. I love how it has that little bit of sparkle, but still has the rustic feel. My kitchen island, in case you were wondering, is also from Wayfair.com. The floor rug here, I got that at Ross this year. I was on the hunt for a second one, but I couldn't find any. But I was just happy to find one because it's so cute. And then on my stove here, I just have 2 different towels. This one has gingerbread men with like little bites out of them. Thought it was so cute. And just a little hack, I tie some jute twine around them to keep them from sliding off the stove. Up here on the stove, I just have like a utensil holder that has a whole bunch of my everyday, using spoons and spatulas. And then I just add a few Christmas ones in there. Over here, I have a Christmas cookie candle burning that smells amazing. That is from Big Lots. And the little wooden gingerbread men are actually from Dollar Tree. They come just plain in a pack, and I stained them and painted little faces on them. Up here behind the stove is a primitive gingerbread man on like a little wooden plaque and a candy cane in his hand, and I got that recently at the antique mall. My oven mitts, I believe they were from Home Goods this year. And my stove cover, unfortunately, I get a lot of questions about that. I ordered that from a woman online, and she is no longer in business. Over in this corner, I have like my hot cocoa bar. I have this glass Christmas tree drink dispenser. I got this at Walmart last year, I think on really good clearance, like 75% off. And I don't keep it out like this, but I had a Christmas party with some coworkers the other night, so I made a few drinks and I just decided to leave it out. This sign that says cookies are cooling or cookies are ready, that I got at Gabe's a few years ago. And I have this little tray here just so I can, put out some cookies when I bake them. Definitely a cute little touch. And then some new additions this year. I picked up this hot cocoa served here sign at a really big craft fair. If you're from Pennsylvania in the Harrisburg area, they have a huge craft fair every year at the Farm Show Complex, and scored that. I thought it was so cool and vintage. And also there, I got these. They were handmade by just a crafter there. And they're just like little hot pads, you know, if you need to put some hot food on your countertops. So I just thought that would be cute to stick in with my mixing bowl and sifter. And then over on my Keurig, I have this little gingerbread mug that is from Hobby Lobby. And I just stuck a bottle brush tree in there. My disposable cups, I think were like TJ Maxx. This hot cocoa sign, little stand, I should say, that is so adorable. That is from Hobby Lobby. I just added the 2 little gingerbread men to it. The mug is from Home Goods. And then I recently saw these at Hobby Lobby as well. They're just like little food skewers or picks with gingerbread men on them. So I just thought it would be cute to stick them in a jar. Probably when the family's over, if we put some cheese out or something, I can use those. Just thought it would be a cute little touch to add to the cocoa bar. Then up on my cabinets, I've had these wreaths for years. If you've been with me, you'll recognize them. But this year I decided to just add the little gingerbread buttons onto those bows in the middle. And again, they were from Hobby Lobby. And I made those wreaths probably like 3 years ago with just, you know, some greenery and mini wreaths from Hobby Lobby. On the back here on my windowsill, I have these really cute gingerbread lights. They were from Big Lots this year, and I haven't really seen gingerbread ones anywhere else, so if you're looking for them, definitely check out Big Lots. Up here, I have a garland hanging with a gingerbread man in the middle, these sparkly snowflakes that I got at Michael's a few years ago, and then on each end is a gingerbread cookie cutter that's all rusty. Got that at a craft show earlier this year. One is a boy and one is a girl gingerbread man. And I just like to tie in the greenery. I think it makes it look so much more festive in here. And then down on my sink, I actually have 2 soap dispensers this year because I couldn't decide which one I wanted to put out. The tree was just the perfect color for my kitchen, and the gingerbread man even had the color too. So I had to get them both, and they were from Home Goods. This candle, I believe I got that at Walmart last year after Christmas on really good clearance. I haven't burned it yet. The little Boyd's Bear gingerbread man I got at a yard sale this year. So excited to find him. And then my KitchenAid mixer, which of course inspired my color choice for my kitchen when I bought it. I have a mixing bowl on there that is not for the KitchenAid. I will just take it off when I bake cookies, but that is from Home Goods. Next, on top of my microwave, I have 2 little gingerbread houses. They're actually salt and pepper shakers from the Cracker Barrel. A little porcupine felt animal. I think he was from Joanne Fabrics. Again, 2 wreaths on these cabinets. And then over to this side of the room where I definitely have a lot of stuff going on. I love to have all of my decor all just laid out into this area. So I, try to utilize the space as best as I can. I have another one of those towels on this old pot pan, or lid, I should say. And then this gingerbread man, he was a new addition I got this year from the antique mall. Absolutely love him. The flour and sugar sign I made, probably when I first moved into my house. And then down here on my bread box, which I need to replace the knob. It fell off the other day and I have yet to glue it. I have these wooden gingerbread men, little family that I picked up this year at a consignment shop. This guy I got at a thrift store. He was just natural wood and I painted him. Another little primitive guy down here by my canister set. And then moving up to the shelf here, on the bottom shelf I have this little guy. Love him because he's just so thin. He just reminds me of like a real cookie, and someone handmade him. And he has like little jingle bell buttons. That little crock I got this year at Joann Fabrics. And then another primitive one in the back. This nutcracker is from the At Home store. The gingerbread sign was Hobby Lobby. And then that gingerbread jar, that is from Big Lots this year. This gingerbread man I got as a gift a few years back, so I'm not sure where that was from. And then the gingerbread house I got at Ross this year, but the tag on the bottom was originally from Michael's. And then the two trees, I got them this year at Dollar General. They were only $1 a piece, and I thought they just matched the house so perfectly. And then up on the last shelf, I just have a hot chocolate sign and a bottle brush mouse in a little tin cup. Everything else on here, I just keep all year round. And like I said, I just try to mix in some of the Christmas decor. Moving over here, I always get a lot of questions about this door. It's from Hobby Lobby from a few years back. I've yet to see it again, like in, future spring lines, but it was from the spring shop if you ever want to look for it. Just put a whole bunch of different things in these baskets. This gingerbread man here is definitely one of my favorites. I got him at an antique mall one year from a vendor and just fell in love with it. And then the plates down here, they are from Target this year. I had found 2 and then couldn't find any more. And then one day I walked in at Target and there was 2 more. So I completed my little collection. And then this big wooden one I got for $2 this year at a thrift store. And I just gave him a makeover, added some rusty bells to his stomach. And that's that section pretty much. Moving on over to the refrigerator, I have all the same stuff on the top that I always do. And then of course I had to change out my magnets to some Christmas ones. And a lot of different varieties here. All of these little tiny ones that have like a wooden frame around them. This Gingerbread Baking Company. And then my newest additions, this Ice Skate and Snowflake. They're all from the Etsy shop, TheMossyKnoll. I absolutely love her stuff. She makes just the cutest little signs. You can use them as ornaments, magnets. She even did the one of the 3 dogs back there. So if you're looking for some seasonal magnets or ornaments, definitely go check her out. I will have linked down in the description box. And all the other magnets and stuff, they're pretty much from like Hobby Lobby. Some are Primitives by Kathy. And them snowflakes, oh my gosh, I've had those for years. I'm not even sure where they're from. But just always try to make my fridge a little festive with some magnets. In the fall, I added these wooden shutters to the wall and then had a fall wreath. So I wanted to do the same for Christmas. I found this wreath at a thrift store for $5.99. I really liked the way the greenery was. So I just added some gingerbread men and a bow. And then down here on my trash can, I have a kind of stuffed gingerbread man that I got last year at a local shop. I put him on top of my scale. And then this little primitive item here, I got that this year. I love the rusty can, and it's all handmade, and I just love that kind of stuff. So definitely wanted to bring him home. And then moving over here, this is where I keep all my dog food and treats. And I must say, this is probably my favorite little section that I did this year. I just love how it turned out, everything about it. The gingerbread sign was from Hobby Lobby. The snowflakes, again, are the same ones that were up on the garland. They were from Michael's, and I just kind of strung them onto some jute twine. And what I love about this shelf is it's just everything, just like a baking theme between the rolling pin, all the signs. I have some eggs up here. a little mixer, and that middle gingerbread man on a clothespin I got at that Harrisburg craft fair. It's even like a little mini sifter and grater, and I don't know, just love how all that turned out. And then in the corner, I have this light up marquee gingerbread man. I got him this year at Hobby Lobby. Not exactly old and rustic, but there's something kind of vintage about it that I love. And then it adds a little light to the room. And then the sign up on the top I got this year as well. It has like a little rustic gingerbread man and a recipe for gingerbread cookies. And then I'm sorry I can't get a better view up here. It's pretty high up for me, but I'll try to at least hold the camera up just to give you a little view of what I have. Like some greenery, some more primitive gingerbread men, and like a Santa, a whole bunch of little things. And that is pretty much it. Kind of back to where we started here. Kind of give a little look around back over here onto the stove. But I hope you guys enjoyed this kitchen tour. Definitely a lot of gingerbread men, and I couldn't be happier with how it turned out. Give this video a thumbs up if you love gingerbread too. Subscribe if you are new to my channel. I would love you to be a part of my family here on YouTube. My next video is going to be my main home tour, which is my living room and dining room. I am so excited to share it with you. Follow me over on Instagram at HOUSETOHOME_XOXO, and I'll see you in the next one.